Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you like my content, every subscriber matters to me. And let me continue with an update on my rant video from yesterday. So yesterday, I got a call from a bill collector. They wanted their money. I told them I'm not going to be able to give it to them until my following payday, so forth and so on. You can check you can go watch my previous video, because I'm not gonna go into detail. Um, so to give you guys an update, um, they reached out to me and said that they'd be more than happy to work with me. And I just wanted to let you guys know that sometimes you got to put sometimes you got to push. And what I mean by push is you got to let them know that, hey, you know what? Times are tough. I'm doing the best I can. You'll get your money. You're just going to have to work with me. So, yes. Sometimes you got to push so that way you don't get bullied around, because these big corporations, they, like I said in the last video, big corporation doesn't care about us. So in order to get somewhere, you gotta get aggressive with them. Not always, but sometimes you have to. In my case, I had to get aggressive over the phone. Well, they emailed me today and said that they're willing to work with me, and I just left it at that. So, and I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna have to use my laptop to make videos, because until I get my part for my phone, my SD card, I won't be able to make YouTube videos with my phone, because I keep getting a alert on my phone that storage space is running out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait for the part to come in the mail, because like I said, it's cheaper to order the stuff offline. Um, and somebody left a comment. Somebody commented, and I'm not going to mention who they are, but somebody left a comment saying that they were gay, and they were asking me if I support them. Listen, folks. Um, I I pra- I choose to practice what I believe in. What somebody else does has no concern to me. I don't care if somebody's gay. I don't care if somebody's a lesbian, even though it's the same thing. But you know, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. Um, the reason why a lot of Christians are hated is because, they they cast judgment on people. Well, you know what? I do my best not to do that, because in the Bible, it says that we're supposed to love one another. So, you know, and what that means is we're supposed to treat everybody equally. Okay? So, um I choose I choose to follow the Christian faith. That's my choice. What somebody else does, that's their choice. You want to be if you're gay, you're gay. I'm not gonna get on here and criticize gay people. I had a lot of gay friends in high school. Never had a problem with them. In fact, they were a lot nicer than they were a lot nicer than what they were a lot nicer than what um, other people would let lead on. What I mean by that is, great, they look at gay people like, oh, this and that and the other thing. I don't do that. Everybody has everybody has a choice, and everybody is, everybody's different, you know. So, and I'm not going to get into a debate on, you know, straight people, gay people. Love who you love. The only thing I have an issue with is child molesters. That's where I draw the line. Love who you love. I don't care. As long as I'm not involved, I don't care. As far as religion goes, I follow the Christian faith. That's the path that I chose. If somebody practices uh the Jewish faith, have at it. The Muslim faith, have at it. Maybe you're a Buddhist. Doesn't bother me. You know why it doesn't bother me? Because at the end of the day, I have my life, you have your life. You live and do what makes you happy. So I don't have a problem with somebody being subscribed to my channel who's different from me. I actually encourage that. The only thing that I ask is I respect you, you respect me. That's the only thing I ask. So I just want to put that out there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to make YouTube videos with my laptop until I get the SD card for my phone, which will give me more storage, which means I'll be able to film with my camera on my smartphone without the camera cutting out because I ran out of storage space. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I asked them, why does my phone keep running out of storage? And they asked me how many apps I have on my phone. I told them, and they're like, well, that's why. And I'm like, yeah, but in the beginning the phone can handle it. Why can't it handle it now? And they explained to me, it's because every time an app updates, the app gets bigger. It takes up more space because it got updated. So I suppose that makes sense. It's just really frustrating and irritating. What I would really like to do is I would actually like to, at some point, yes, I will use my smartphone to make videos, but at some point, I would like to take and I would like to get a camera designated for YouTube. So that way, um, all I gotta do is make the video, plug it into my computer, move the file to my computer, and then upload it to YouTube. And by the way, I don't edit any of my videos. Everything's raw footage. If I make a mistake in my video, oh wow, guess what? I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I do not claim to be a perfect YouTuber. I drive forklift for a living, and when I'm not operating a forklift, I'm a machine operator. I work in a factory. You get what you get with me. I'm not a tech guy. Um, but like I said, I really want to grow my channel. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. Um, but yeah, my goal is 1,000 subscribers, and if I can, if I can make money off of YouTube, I'm going to take advantage of it, like everybody else does. But in the meantime, I don't have a problem getting on here and making videos. It gives me something to do, and I'm a big fan of YouTube. I've got a lot of YouTubers that I follow. And if I can contribute and share my adventures in life, I don't have a problem with it. Not one bit. Like I said, I do want to want to monetize my channel. However, that's going to take me some time. But anyways, folks, I guess so it looks like that I got my live chat set up. I don't know how I did it. I just kind of pushed buttons. That's how I work, I push buttons and you know, explore things. I'm like I said, I'm not very technical. It takes me time to learn new things when it comes to technology. So I finally got my live chat all set up. So um because I am doing a live feed right now. Even though I know someone's going to watch the video later, if I happen to get somebody in that pops in while I'm on live feed, go ahead and go ahead and leave a comment. Live chat's open. But oh, I also wanted to mention that I managed to get my hours changed. Tonight is my last night on the graveyard shift at my shop. Um, I will be working the evening shift from this point forward. So instead of midnight to 8, my hours will be 4 to midnight. So I'll have the entire day to do whatever I want. and then I'll be able to sleep at night like a normal person. So, and for anybody out there that happens to know where I live, don't worry. I have 24-hour surveillance. So, don't be an idiot. I live in a protected area. I've got 24-hour surveillance, and my neighbors tell me everything. So just warning everybody. Don't try anything. If there's anybody out there with bad intentions. But I do my best not to think like that because I like to think that the majority of everybody is a good person, and I truly believe that. Most of us are good. It's just the fact that unfortunately there are a few bad apples. But as you noticed, I'm calmed down. Um, I'm not cussing up a storm. But in yesterday's video, I just wanted to put it out there that yeah, I may be a Christian, but guess what? I'm not perfect. I get angry. I get angry. Sometimes I get angry and I curse. Guess what? It doesn't. Guess what? It doesn't mean you're a bad person. So, just want to let somebody know that. But anytime decide to do Bible study videos, if you choose not to watch, that's fine. You don't have to. The videos are out there for anyone who follows my faith. If you want to learn, if you want to learn about my faith, I have no problem with anybody watching the videos. I am an open book person. I don't criticize people for who they are. Everybody's different. And that's, see, if, here's the thing, if we actually would have that mind mentality, everybody's different, maybe this world would be a better place. But no, instead you got people that criticize people for being who they are. You got racism. You got if it's not racism, it's oh well, I don't like you because you're Jewish, or I don't like you because you're a Christian, or I don't like you because you're Buddhist. Hey, guess what? Like it or not, we're all the same. We all bleed red. So I wish the world would come together and realize, hey, you know what? That guy's different from me. But you know what? It's okay because he's not a bad guy. So Sorry, I clicked something on my computer that it didn't like. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Oh, I think I'm gonna. Oh no, I guess I don't have to. I guess I don't have to end it. But yeah, the point of this video was to, put it out there that, hey, guess what? Sometimes you gotta let big corporation know that at the end of the day, we're the ones in charge because we're the ones with the wallets. The sooner that big corporation learns that, the better off this world will be. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up, folks. Um, if you like what you've seen, please like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I do read comments, and I do my best. I do the best I can to respond. I usually just leave a. I usually just respond with a heart. I'll click the heart and send it. Anytime I click on the heart, it just means that I read your message, and thank you for commenting. And to that person who did comment, I support who you are. It's okay. We're all different. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.